This is reporter Dermot O'Leary for Big Brother TV with a very special announcement. Nominations reveal is about to take place. This is how we roll. It is day 56. It's time to cross live over to Big Brother right now. See what go on.
Can you see them now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Here we go! Oh, baby! What? Oh, they're cute! We're loving it!
Good luck with them.
Oh, they look at her. She's still got that wig on.
BBTV!
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to a very special BBTV News Bulletin. I am Lee McGough and I am your anchor.
And I'm Sam. I'm also an anchor.
Some important news in just from the Big Brother house. Earlier this week's housemates nominated who they wanted to face for the public vote this Friday. The nominations have been counted. This is breaking news. And the housemates who received the most nominations are...
Me. Please, come on.
Tracy.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And
There's no messages there.
Charlie.
Thank God.
Oh,
Not being funny, but you're nominated.
Get in.
Oh, wow, I like the picture as well. Not being funny, but you're nominated.
Sam, she's got some stuff.
Oh, look at her.
I love the wig.
Oh, love her.
The phone lines will be open shortly and the public will decide which one.
Wowza, how about that? So, Tracy and Charlie are up for eviction this week, and these are the numbers to call.
To evict Charlie, call 09911 21 22 04. To evict Tracy, call 09911 21 22 11. These 10p from each cause obviously donated to charity because it's the right thing to do. Details of which can be found at channel4.com/Big Brother. And the lines are open starting from now. Coming up on tonight's show, to start with, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the audience. Hello, audience. We will have immediate reactions to those nominations. The naughty nurse, Selector Sark is with us. Friend of the show. And we'll be popping over to the Big Mouth studio to find out which rock star's daughter is this week's guest presenter. I'm banking on Liv Tyler. And as if that wasn't enough, and I think it is, the Insider's been up to his usual tricks again. Find out what he's uncovered later on in the show. And then there's you. Your turn to take part in today's show in Little Brother's Big Shout. As always, here's how to get in touch. Leon, I suggest you should nail it. 0871 200 1040. Text studio in your comment to 83188 or email us via the Channel 4 website, channel4.com/big BBLB. Now, as we just heard, Tracy and Charlie faced a public vote. It garnered quite a reaction in the audience. Who do you think is going to go? Then it garnered quite a reaction. Don't wave inanely at the camera. With that in mind, today's topic is... there they are! What do you think of this week's nominations? Get the text and emails coming in now. Right, here to discuss nominations and to give a theory on one housemate in particular is a guest who may look sweet, but don't be fooled, because she's no angel. 6th year I've done that gag. It's Selector Sarker, everyone! Hello, lovely Selector, how are you?
Hello, gorgeous.
Nice to have you with us.
Thank you for getting me back again and again and
You
again.
always come up with good stuff. You always like your theories, always love the fact you're a fan.
Well,
First of all, this instant reaction to this week's nomination.
I'm in shock. Tracy is a big shock. Charlie, of course.
Yeah.
We knew that was coming. Tracy, I am quite surprised. I didn't think it would go that way, but you can see how that's
Why?
working. Why?
Yeah.
She's just not really belonging in any camp, is she? So you don't have too much of an opinion about Tracy.
Yeah.
She sort of floats about and she doesn't make a big fuss.
The initial reaction is Charlie's going to go. Is there any way do you think Tracy could go this week?
Unless Tracy does something to match Charlie's outrageousness, I just don't think it's possible.
Who do you want to go this week?
See, as a viewer, I want Tracy to go.
Yeah.
But as Sinetra Sarkar, the person who adores Big Brother and doesn't believe people like her should be in the house, I want Charlie to go.
OK. Who are you liking this year, then?
You see, this year, I'm liking the boys more than the girls. I feel every single bloke you've put in there has had a reasonably nice sort of aura about them. I liked Jonathan, even before he went. Shawnee was cool. Not sure about Billy. But Jerry, I have a soft spot for Jerry.
Soft spot for Jerry?
Soft spot for Jerry. He's very fair.
What about Brian, Ziggy,
Brian's
Liam?
hilarious. Brian's hilarious. Liam has already won 100 grand because we like him so much.
Yeah.
But Ziggy, I think, is very integral to the show. I think
Okay.
the show wouldn't be the same without him.
Explain, because when most people come and they say, if there's one kind of linchpin housemate, everyone says Carol.
Yeah.
So why is your linchpin housemate Ziggy?
Well, it's because I think that Ziggy has been involved in everything that's gone on, like the rows, he's something to do with them, the love interest is clearly something to do with that. The boys all having a bit of a boysy moment, Ziggy's always in there, the animal lover is in him. He's got
Sure.
a little bit of everything that's going on in the house.
OK, we picked up on several examples of this when you mentioned
Did
it.
you?
About how he likes to try and stay in control of the house. Take a look at Ziggy, King of the Jungle.
OK.
In the jungle, you've got to be the male lion. And there's quite a lot of male lions here, but I will be protecting my pride.
When Ziggy comes out, it's full silence. The master Ziggy has come outside to make his point.
Guys, I'm gonna stick a bit of manly thing here. I'm gonna say we're gonna take it on my first night. I ain't having any.
Oh, Saf, why do you always stick up for her? Because it's your
Because I
girlfriend.
stick up for her, because I care for her. That's why I stick up for her. I care for people.
It's my side as well, you know. It's 50-50.
It annoys me how you patronise me sometimes.
I'm not patronising you.
We've all come in here. I'm sorry, Carol. Let me speak for once. Let me speak.
What's it like for you, Zach?
It's okay. And call me Big Dog.
So Tarzan, eat your heart out.
OK, so is this part of a game plan? Is this just the guy he is, or is he thinking...
Oh, no, it's part of a game plan. He is so media savvy. He's been in a boy band, for God's sakes. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's been around the block a few times, and I think he knows what he's doing with Chanel. However, I do think he is attracted to her. I don't think it's all a game plan.
Audience, is Ziggy the real deal? Resounding no. Why? He likes Chanel, doesn't he? Doesn't he, Sinetra?
Yeah, he does like her a bit. Come on, he can't just be doing it for a game plan. She's a good-looking girl.
Now, listen, in researching the Ziggy King of the Jungle film that we've all just watched and enjoyed, we also stumbled across something pretty interesting. It seemed you have to be quite brave and, in many ways, foolish to cross Ziggy. Take a look at this.
This Billy, he's playing a dangerous game because, unlucky for him, I came first.
He's very arrogant. Put us head to head, I don't care, because it's going to happen. We're going to clash now.
Billy!
People come in, they may have ideas or they may not. You know, you just keep very wary.
I know that Laura doesn't like me. She's made it clear since I've been here.
Yeah.
She thinks that she has this whole show sewn up and that she is the #1 here.
Laura!
In here, I don't enjoy your company
I
here.
don't think we don't not get along.
I feel that you don't like me and I don't hugely enjoy your company.
I don't think we don't not get along.
I find her very sneaky and I don't trust her one bit.
Nikki!
If there's something you want to protect and it's worth it, then you protect it.
Interesting. You cross Ziggy at your peril. Do you think?
He has picked every single person he doesn't like off that show. How?
Could he win?
No.
Audience?
Hello.
They're not saying no. OK, why? Because he was a popular guy and people don't buy him. So why don't I get that?
Because he came in thinking he was a popular guy. Because he was the first boy to be in a house full of girls. He had this ego, and we all knew he had an ego, so it's going to be hard for him to get rid of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
OK, finally, who do you want to win then?
I say Jerry. This week I say Jerry. This show is making me chop and change every week, but Jerry's fair, he's philosophical, he's slightly eccentric, bit of Nadia going on there as well. I feel he's a good mix. And
Slow burner, do you think he could win?
yes, and I don't think he believes he can, Dermot, and he should.
OK, brilliant. Thank you very much. So that's Trasaka, everyone. Oh, man, that was fantastic. We ain't got time to mess around, so it's time for Little Brother's Big News. More from Sinatra later on in Big Shout. First up, the sudden surge of sunshine today seemed to go to the housemaids' heads. And at 12:32 this afternoon, Liam shared a mastermind-style quiz with interesting results. Take a look.
Name 4 presidents.
President Bush, Tony Blair, Gordon Brown.
4 presidents of the United States, not prime ministers.
President Bush. President Bush.
Bill Clinton.
Tony Blair.
No, Bill Clinton was Tony
Margaret
Blair.
Thatcher.
No, man, of America.
I don't live in America, why would I know that?
Well, I don't, but I know 4, probably.
Next question.
Why? Name 4 different types of tree.
Christmas.
Christmas tree.
Elf tree, bark
Christmas tree is a type of tree.
Trees with like leaves, trees with not many
Christmas tree.
leaves. Trees with pink leaves, trees with
No,
red leaves.
blossom tree.
no, but you got apple tree. Well done.
Just to reiterate, they really, really don't have a game plan. At 4:01 today, the twins cemented their reputation as house choreographers as they took rookie Liam through a few simple steps. Although someone should please tell them it isn't Christmas.
Let's jingle bell, let's jingle bell, let's jingle bell.
It's driving me insane! Our Big Brother has sounded the sleep alarm an incredible 13 times today to wake up sleepy housemates, but at 4:21, Jerry and Carol found an entertaining way of coping with the annoying noise. Take a look.
They're really on it today.
Now that will be shown. Honestly.
I want to find out what those do on the floor. That's news. That was Little Brother's Big News. Now, still to come, BT's Glyn is on the set of Hollyoaks to see if he can land Brian a part in his favourite soap. And we'll be chatting to this week's Big Mouth presenter. She's a DJ, journalist, socialite, now TV presenter. It's so easy to get into that industry. And she's only 18 years old. Find out who it is after the break. See you in a minute. Later. Hey, welcome back. It's day 56. The time is 7:49. Coming up, will Glenn be able to keep his cool when he meets Hollyoaks Mercedes in his latest B Team report? I'm guessing no. But first, it's time to say hello to this week's Big Mouth presenter. If you haven't guessed already, with a giant peach we turned up in, it's James and a giant peach. Only joking. It's Peaches Geldof. Hello, Peaches. How are you?
I'm good,
Nice to meet you again. Are you well? Hey, I like your new hair.
Thanks.
First things first. Are you aware you appear on Brian's hit list?
I've been told.
Check this bad boy out. You're there, second from the top, but you're 8.5. You're 8 out of 10. Jodie Marsh, just picking you at 8.5 out of 10.
Oh, Jesus, so Marsh.
Them's the breaks, baby. How are you feeling about your Big Brother debut?
I'm so excited. I'm just raring to go.
Are you excited, or are you being cynical about this?
I'm cynical about everything, but yes, no.
You can't be excited.
Looking forward to it.
You're in the jungle now.
I am. I'm in the jungle.
What are you going to do about the audience? Because they're, you're known for your straightforward views. What are you going to do about the audience? Because they are quite full on in here, aren't they?
They just love Big Brother. They just love it, and I think we're going to have the same views on Charlie. So hopefully we'll get along.
Do you not like her?
No.
Why don't you like her?
Not into it.
She's a great
Not into
housemate.
it. No, she isn't. I think they've kept her in long enough now. Get her out, get her out.
Okay,
not into the arguing. Come on, Charlie.
So this week's nominations, is there any way you think Tracy can turn this around and actually leave herself?
Tracy.
It's Tracy versus Charlie, right?
I'm into Tracy. I sort of imagine meeting her in a field somewhere and somewhere in the deep south, raving with her until the morning light and sort of making friends.
We can make that happen if you want it to happen.
I would love for that to happen.
That's a phone call away.
Yeah, make it happen, Dermot.
Last time you were on Big Brother's Little Brother, a bit stroppy, and you were here to see Donnie Tourette. How much money would it take you to go in that house?
I wouldn't. I think Moyles would probably have to even pay me out of his own pocket, which is a rich pocket to go in. So,
okay.
No.
Cool. Listen, good luck. Nice to see you. That's a good high five.
Oh, yeah.
I'm impressed by that. Thank you very much. Peaches, everyone. God bless you, Peaches. Now, since being in the house, Brian has made no secret of the fact he is a huge fan of Hollyoaks, and in particular, a certain housemate called Mercedes. So when the Hollyoaks team invited us to their set, we said, oh, my love, thank you. We saw this as a perfect opportunity to try and land Brian a role in the show. Who better to represent Brian than the B-team stud in waiting, Blue?
Hey Dermot, it's Glyn here and I'm at Max and Obesis Juice Bar here at the set of Hollyoaks. I've come down to try and get Brian a casting and to meet the love of his life, Mercedes.
I love Hollyoaks, they're all well fit, all them birds.
Listen to me. You'll never guess where I am. I'm outside Mercedes' house, so come and find her for Brian. Ow. You'll never guess where I am. I'm with Jenny Metcalf. So what do you think of Brian in the house?
I think he's lovely, he's really sweet, really funny, and I've heard he's got really great taste in women.
Mercedes at Hollyoaks?
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Right then, do you think that Brian has what it takes to be a cast of Hollyoaks?
Yeah, I do. I think he'd be fantastic. I think maybe he could be Mercedes' first love, and she's moved on and he's come back together.
Ooh, I think he'd like that as well.
I'm going to sit my bird.
Funny.
Her name's Mercedes, she's from Hollyoaks.
Brian likes girls which are good kisses, so can I just have a peck on the cheek just to find out? Mwah. Yes, Brian. 10 out of 10. Have you got a special message for him?
Yeah, I just want to say, Brian, I hope you do really well and go really far in Big Brother. Good luck, love you loads. Well done so far.
So there you have it, Dermot. Brian's got a very good chance of having a part in Hollyoaks, thanks to me. But who's that calling? Is that Mercedes in the loft? Better go, I'll see you afterwards.
There we go, how about that? Oh, my gosh. It's extraordinary. And the lovely people up at Hollyoaks actually wrote us a letter as well, probably because we've got about 8,000 of their guests on the show. Dear BBLB, we're delighted that Brian's such a big fan of Hollyoaks. If Brian's interested in becoming an extra in the show, then I'm sure something we can look into later in the year. Which kind of means get lost. Kind regards, Brian Kirkwood, producer/runner. How about that? Isn't that wonderful? Time now, though, to catch up with a man who's so overloaded with information, he frequently needs shutting down and then rebooting. It's only The Insider. All right. Hey, Mr. Insider, what, perchance, do you have for us today?
Good evening, Mr. O'Leary.
Hey, Insider.
The Insider can reveal exclusively that not one, not two, but 6 new people will enter the house on Friday. Both men and women.
Give over!
And that's not all. Some of them will go on to become fully fledged housemates. But as ever, there will be twists and turns along the way.
Ooh! That is what I call good information, because about bloomin' time and all, Insider, you've been giving us duff information for weeks now. Let's hear it for the Insider, everyone. Insider. Well done, Insider. Still have absolutely no idea who that... Insider?
Hello? What? No, I can't talk right now. Fish fingers will be fine. Yep, great, OK. Love you too, Mumsy. Mwah. Sorry about that, Mr. O'Leary.
Thought you were a tough guy. The Insider, everyone. All I know now is he likes fish fingers. Right, select us here for today's big show, which is quite simple. What do you think about nominations? Let's go straight to the webcam. Andy Sonar. Is that your name? That is an incredible name in Bristol. Hello, Andy.
Hello, Dermot. How you doing?
Not bad at all. What are those big sonar ears of yours picking up?
I tell you what, I'm picking up really good news that 6 more people are coming in. I just heard that.
Yeah. What are you picking up about who's up for eviction this week?
It's obvious, really, isn't it? Who's going?
Don't say that. We've got to make a fight of it.
Well, OK. It's a big fight. It's going to be 50-50. Who knows what's going to happen, Dermot?
Well, all right, let me ask you this. Why, I think we're all experienced viewers now. Why would the house be a better place if Charlie was out of it? There we go, devil's advocate.
Well, it's not going to be, is it? You know, I'm not saying that she should go, because I think she's brilliant entertainment. I mean, I don't like her, but, you know, personally, but she's great entertainment, isn't she?
So,
but these new people that are going in, is that true?
Yeah, just give it away. Of course it's true.
The man's in shock. We're all in shock.
Who do you want to go? Who do you want to go out of these two then, Tracy and Charlie? Oh, he's done a Norman Collier on us. I
think he's saying Charlie. I feel he's saying Charlie.
Are you saying Charlie?
I'm saying Charlie's out.
All right, thanks a lot, Andy Sonar. Bye.
Bye.
Candice Russell is next up. Hello, Candice.
Hi, Dermot.
What are your thoughts on this week's nominations, Candice?
Oh, Tracy's got to go.
OK, interesting. Why?
She used to be really nice, and now she's just turned into like a backstabbing stirrer. But Charlie's horrible, but she's got to stay in.
OK. Thoughts on that?
Well, I have to say, does anybody think that Charlie sounds like Lauren out of the Catherine Tate show? You know, I'm bothered, do I look bothered?
Yeah.
She has got that annoyance about her, which you just compulsively want to watch, but also want to just step away from. So if she stays in, we will be entertained. But Tracy, if she goes, will it be any different?
What do you think about Tracy's descent, though? Is she's sort of come down...
She chose the wrong team.
She's not as happy as she used to be, maybe.
Clearly, she chose the wrong team to make an allegiance with, and they are slowly being picked off, and I think she's feeling unhappy. I don't think the girl's happy in there.
OK, lastly, Text-wise says, at first I like Danny, but now she's a bit boring. Hurry up and get Charlie out, says Danny. That is it for tonight. Thanks to all our guests. We are back tomorrow, 7:30 on E4 with Ian Lee. Catch up with all the latest hair from the house tonight, 9 o'clock on Channel 4. And join Pictures Girl off Big Mouth, 10:30 on E4. We will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye.